Hey guys, welcome back. We are doing phonics lesson 10. So let's get started. Okay, let's get rid of all this extra stuff here. All right, lesson 10. Our learning targets today, I can complete my spelling assessment. Yep, you guessed it, spelling day. I can read words with the tricky spellings for k and j, and I can ask and answer questions, key details in the text that can't write. So today's our spelling test. So during a spelling test, remember, I will read a word aloud, use it in a sentence, and then read the word again. So let's review our spelling words. So our spelling words with ch, we have chips and munch spelled with ch. Then we have ch spelled with tch like catch and fetch. We have sh spelled with sh in marsh, shine, and flash. And our tricky word is how. All right, so our worksheet 10.1, remember, looks like this. All right, so here we go. Number 1 is chips. Chips. I like to eat chips with my sandwich. Chips. Okay. Number 2, how. How. How are you? How. How. Number 3, fetch. Fetch. Can your dog fetch the stick? Fetch. Fetch. Number 4, shine. Shine. The sun will shine bright today. Shine. Shine. Number 5, flash. Flash. My camera flash didn't go off. Flash. Flash. Number 6, marsh. Marsh. A marsh is a wet area. Marsh. Number 7, catch. Catch. Did you catch a bluegill? Catch. And number 8, much. Much. I love you this much. Much. Okay, so let me go back over the words again with you, okay? So number 1, chips. Number 2, how. Number 3, fetch. Number 4, shine. Number 5, flash. Number 6, marsh. Number 7, catch. And number 8, much. Okay, my friends, let's go back to our slides. And okay, so spelling review. We have the j sound as in jump, spelled with a J. J as in Jim, spelled with a G. And fringe, spelled with a GE, that has the same j sound. Notice the power bar on each of those. The largest one is on j, Jim, spelled with a G. Then J for jump, and then GE. All right, our spelling tree. Notice this spelling tree review. We are going to do some spelling review with j and k. So here's some J sounds. We have barge and stagecoach with the GE sound, J. Then we have G, gel, larger, and legend, spelled with the G, J. Then we have the K sound. K spelled with a K. We have hike and looked. We have the K sound spelled with double C, like in raccoon. Then we have the CK as in luck and drumstick. Still have the K sound. And then we have the K sound spelled with a C as in coin and stagecoach. All right, it says let's play baseball, and we're going to divide the class into 2 teams. Well, I think because I don't have any friends in here with me today, I'm by myself, I think what we're going to do is we're just going to review the words, okay? So let's look at these words. This first word is switch, switch. Say that word with me, switch, great. Queen, queen. Say that word, queen. Ring, ring. Say that word too, ring. Ground, ground. Say that word, ground. Then we have pitcher, pitcher. Say that word too, pitcher. Say scratch, scratch. Say that word, scratch. Chin, chin. Say that word, chin. Sour, sour. Say that word, sour. Raked, raked. Say that word, raked. And notice that ED on the end, you don't hear the ED, you hear t, raked, don't you? Join, join. Say that word, join. Thawed, thawed. Say that word, thawed. Notice you hear the duh and not the ed, ed. Drumstick, drumstick. Say that word, drumstick. Card, card. Say card. Cord, cord. Say cord. Perch, perch. Say perch. Gym, gym. Say gym. Under, under. Say under. Camper, camper. Say camper. Drawing, drawing. Say drawing. Germ, germ. Say germ. Cute, cute. Say cute, cute. Side, side. Say side. Switch, switch. Say switch. Magic, magic. Say magic. Boiled, boiled. Say boiled. Rosebud, rosebud. Say rosebud. Large, large. Say large. Page, page. Say page. Swimming, swimming. Say swimming. Footprint, footprint. Say footprint. Ground, ground. Say ground. Catch, catch. Say catch. All right. So now it says we're going to read the campsite, and we're not going to look at the worksheet yet. We'll come back to it. But let's talk about this for a second. Describe the offer that Nan's friend presented in the last story. What did Jack present to Nan last time? Remember? He said he wanted to take them camping. Remember that? Yeah. And what things did Nan tell Kate that they could do while camping? They could eat outside. They could look at stars. They could go hiking, right? Look at rocks. All right. Well, today's story is about Nan, Kate, Jack, and Max heading to set up their campsite. So let's preview some spellings. We have the J spelled with a G, like legend. We have Ch spelled with TCH, like matches. We have other two-syllable words like campsite, badlands, unpack, and lanterns. And our tricky word is because. So let's preview the vocabulary. We have the word legend, and a legend is a story that has been handed down over time. We have the word crops. Crops is plants grown on a farm. Then we have the word lanterns. Lanterns are similar to flashlights. We have sleeping bags. They're like warm, large bags that you can sleep outside with. And then we've lugged. Lugged means to carry heavy things. So we're going to read to find out about where Kate and everyone else went camping. So let's get over here to our story. The campsite. Jack came and picked us up in his truck. We drove to a campsite in the Badlands. Nan, I said, what's up with that name, the Badlands? Well, said Nan, legend has it that a long time ago, farmers came out here looking for farmland. When they saw all of the rocks and sand and stone, they said, this is bad land. We can't plant crops here. And the name Badlands just sort of stuck. It's bad land for farming, said Jack, but it's good land for camping. When we got to the campsite, we had to unpack sleeping bags, tents, lanterns, matches, and lots of food. Lugged it all to the campsite. Jack chose a spot to set up camp. Max and I helped set up the tents. It took us a long time. For dinner, we had hot dogs. We stuck them on sticks and held them in the fire. My hot dog got all black because I left it in there too long. Max gave me one of his. That was when I said to myself, Max is okay. Okay, so now we're going to go back to our worksheet to do with this one before we do the other one, the campsite. Jack picked Kate and Nan up in his car, cab, or truck. And don't worry about the page number. Number 2, the Badlands are good for camping, farming, or swimming. Number 3, what did Kate unpack at the campsite? Did she unpack sleeping bags and tents? She unpacked tents and games, or she unpacked sleeping bags and games? Choose the correct one. And on this picture here, it says, have students retell the end of the story or copy his or her favorite sentence from the end of the story. There you go. So you're going to retell what happened at the end of the story. Great job. Okay, so let's go back into our slide. Put it over here and present. Okay. So where is the campsite? It's in the Badlands, isn't it? And how did the Badlands get its name? Because farmers came out there looking for farmland and all they saw were rocks. And they knew that was a bad land for farming, right? Yep. Kate says that they brought tents, lanterns, and matches with them to the campsite. How do you think they used each of those things? Well, what would they use a tent for? Oh, yeah, to sleep in, right? And what about lanterns? A lantern is a light. Oh, they need it to see. Okay. And what about matches? Why would they use matches? Oh, to start a campfire to keep warm. Very smart. Now, at the end of the story, Kate decides Max is okay. Why do you think she feels that way? Hmm. Well, I remember she had her hot dog and Max gave her one of his. So he was being nice and generous, wasn't he? That's why he's okay. All right, so our learning target can complete my spelling assessment. I can read words with the tricky spellings for k and j, and I can ask and answer questions about key details in the text, the campsite. All right, let's see here. All right, my friends, that's the end of our lesson. So I will see you back here tomorrow. Bye, my friends.